Okay, so now that the installation is done, you press quit, and then you go and reboot the machine. Okay, leave. Yep, leave. Restart the computer. Reboot. And wait for it to actually begin the reboot process. Okay, now remove the USB when it shuts down completely. Okay, just wait. A job is running for session 1 of user live user. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay, well, gotta wait. No big deal. We're probably gonna encounter something similar like this, so just wait for it. If it doesn't work out, you can always force shut down the machine. It doesn't really do any harm. The installation procedure is done anyway. And it's gonna finish today. Okay, let me see if I can... Nope. Can't grab it that way. Was kind of hoping for it. Okay, so 1 minute and 10 more seconds. So let's just wait for it, and it's gonna finish. I could have cut this part out, but I figured I would leave it in because you might encounter something similar and think that something went wrong. Okay, now plug the USB out. Plug it out completely once it shuts down and it's beginning to reboot. Okay, so now you actually have this menu, and it says Fedora Rescue and Fedora 24. The rescue mode is when you mess things up and you can't boot, you go and you can't actually boot into your system, so you go into the rescue mode and you attempt a repair from there, although it is somewhat limited. Okay, so let's boot it up and see what happens. And anytime now, my friend, sometime today you will boot. Okay, it's coming about. It's going to become live. Some problems with the X server sometimes. It does tend to happen. Okay, let's type in my glorious password in. And booting. Okay, this will be one of the last tutorials that I'll do on this machine. Then I'll switch to the other machine which has the same operating system installed, where I can actually do things as it is a physical machine. I can do things that I want to do. Okay, so today you shall boot. And there we go. It's fully installed, it's fully functional, and all is fine and dandy and well. So you can check the network connectivity here, sounds here. This menu button you can click and then go into system settings. We'll find a lot of interesting things here. I'll show them to you later on. But yeah, the machine is actually booted and functional. Now the installation has been completed. Have the web browser, Firefox, which we will need to configure to an extent. But I'll show you how to configure it and what to do there. Doesn't really matter now. You will also get the device notification updates here. You can see here notifications, clipboard, battery if you're in a laptop, device notifier. A lot of things are included by default in the KDE desktop running on Fedora 24, and a lot of things you already have in Fedora, which is fantastic. So we can just leave it at this. The next tutorial that you see will be on my physical machine, from which I will conduct the rest of this tutorial, the rest of this course. The only note, maybe the primary difference that you will notice is that the background is different. So that's not really a difficult thing to do. You right click and go folder view settings, and background color, wallpaper type, image. I don't know, you can select whatever you want. You can open something from the file system that you've downloaded from the net, etc. So I will debrief you on how everything works here. But more importantly, I will show you how to configure your browser, how to block the JavaScript, external JavaScript. You need to prevent it from remembering history and clean cookies on exit. Perhaps block ads if you wanted. Uh, and then after that, we'll get into the firewall and traffic analysis, how you can monitor incoming and outgoing traffic, which is very important for you. And we'll take it on from there. So, bid you farewell. This was the installation of Fedora 24 demonstrated. Yes, I know I have 362 new updates. I'll show you how to update the system and how to configure it in the follow-up tutorials. You might think this is a little bit boring and unnecessary, but believe me, you want to go into this with a prepared and a secure system with an ability to analyze your own system and be familiar with it so that you can know what is going on with it. Bid you farewell.